Hey, yo, what's game man players? It's your boy, Disney Sharp man, back out here on this Madden 26 franchise mode. And we are here with another episode of this Madden 26 series. We are in the third 1 o'clock schedule matchup here in week number 1. And by the looks of how things have been going, you can just already tell that it's going to be a great series. However, this matchup is going to be very exciting because a quarterback is making its return to the Meadowlands. Aaron Rodgers is making his return to MetLife Stadium for the first time since being released by New York and ended up joining Pittsburgh. So now we're going to see what goes down in Aaron Rodgers' return to the Meadowlands. What kind of pressure would the Jets give him in his return to MetLife Stadium? We will find all of that out in just a few moments, but if you haven't watched the previous 4 games, be sure to go back and watch them, and so you guys could get caught up with all of this insane action, because it has been very intense since we've gotten started, and it's only going to get more intense as we continue on. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's head down to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That's right, guys. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Aaron Rodgers is set to make his return to the Meadowlands for the first time since being released. Let's see how he will fare in his first game against his former mates. Let's go.
Some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys just about set to go in this one. Opposing him, that's Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home.
Alright, so it looks like the Steelers are going to get the ball first, so Aaron Rodgers will be seen on the field first. His very first return to the Meadowlands for the first time, and he's hoping for it to be a good one. And we're underway between the Steelers and the Jets. Here comes Calvin Austin, who will take this up to the 22. So here's Aaron Rodgers.
Back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie.
First down run. Here's their newest member, DJ Anderson. Picks up no gain on the game's first play. It's second down.
Okay, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you,
Rodgers throws quickly, and there's DeAnthony Abdul-Jabbar for a 6-yard gain.
I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in
The
coverage.
third down right away.
Some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Rodgers throws to the right, and that one is caught. But he's only going to get a yard out of that.
A little extra when it it comes on
And it's
third
a
down.
quick
It really
3 and
doesn't
out
matter
for
what down
the
it is.
Steelers offense.
Pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And here comes Young Buck, and he'll bring this one up to right about the 36. So now D-Sharp and the Jets will take over.
Making his debut, Brock, the new face of this offense, their rookie out of Michigan State.
You couldn't tell me, looking at him lead this offense out, that he's a rookie starting in his first career game. He's got the poise of a veteran and the confidence of a star. The same traits he had in school.
And they're going to start on the ground with Breece Hall, who gets absolutely pummeled by a bunch of Steeler defenders. A loss of 3.
Defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Ready, black ultra, black, 95.
D-Sharp throws quickly, and there's Garrett Wilson. And Garrett Wilson down to the 35. Nice play right there.
Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Ready, ready. 10 black.
So 1st and 10 after that pass play.
They go play action on first.
D-Sharp off play action, looking deep, got a man open. It's Willis. Touchdown Jets.
The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. It's still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
That pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do them much better than that.
D-Sharp, he's been in this NFL for so long, and he just knows exactly what he's doing.
Take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
And they're gonna take a look.
All those camera angles comes into play. We're gonna get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again.
Oh.
Unlike these officials, who got to see it
If
once
you
in real
look at the
time. We just
replay,
get to
I
see is there
think
clear enough
Willis's
evidence to
toe
overturn
might have been in the
ball?
back of the
Stay
end
down there on
zone.
the field.
And yes, his toe was in the back of the end zone.
So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass.
Wow. And of course the fans did not like that call. They did not like that call.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Takes the handoff, now to throw.
So D-Sharp is gonna play fake again, and this time Young Buck dropped it.
Knocks it free, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Third and 10.
Now they'll throw out of the gun.
D-Sharp out of the gun. Quickly it's gonna take off. D-Sharp inside the 5 to the end zone. It's a Jet touchdown.
The Jets have the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know, I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Now that's what D-Sharp can do. Never try to sleep on that man. He will do just that if you give him any room.
For the extra point.
Nick Folk for the extra point. He's got it. And it's a 7-0 lead for the Jets. Nick Folk to kick it away. And Austin is not going to return that one. That would be a touchback. So here comes Aaron Rodgers.
Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Throwing on first down, Rodgers.
Play action fake, and Rodgers gets hit immediately. It's incomplete.
Second and 10 now.
Rodgers with the pressure in his face, and it's incomplete. But man, Aaron Rodgers, he can't even get rid of the ball with all that pressure in his face like that.
Rodgers throwing on third down.
Rodgers throws on third down, and there's DeAnthony Abdul-Jabbar, and a late flag comes in. And this one is probably gonna bring him back. And yes.
That big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's gotta come back.
Wow, so that one's coming back.
It's third down. Rodgers here from the gun.
Rodgers, oh what defense. What defense by Luke Robinson to bat that one down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Steelers set to punt it.
So here's Waitman to punt. And this one's not going to be returned by Young Buck. And they will down this one at the 29.
Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays.
First down run, it's Breece Hall.
Just the way they want to.
A gain of about 2 yards.
Second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. 45. What?
In motion is TJ Bell. Play action fake. D Sharp getting chased. Letting it fly, and Willis with the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 38-yard line. How about D Sharp running to the left side, and Willis, look at Willis jumping to make that catch. Unbelievable. And here's Hall up the middle, and Breece Hall down to the 17. Another first down.
Even with everything he backed up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was,
I mean, I've said this for a lot of seasons, that the New York Jets offense is going to be something special. And a timeout used by New York.
And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Man, oh man, this Jets offense, honestly, all I could really say, the main thing I could really say is that this offense is going to be something special. E-Sharp with the blitz coming at him. Here's Breece Hall. And Breece Hall inside the 5 and down at the 2.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
To this day, I guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So 1st and goal from the 2.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Trouble, 38. Let's go.
1st and goal. They're going to give to Breece Hall, and he's in for a Jet touchdown.
The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
So the New York Jets extend their
Now
lead
to try the point after.
as Nick Folk nails the extra point
Down the middle.
to make it
And the Jets
14-0.
start out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined
So
up.
Nick Folk
Ready to
now
send this
on
one
for the
flying.
kickoff.
On the return,
Here comes Austin.
He's brought down to what looks like
And the
23-yard
tackle
line.
is made to right about the
Steelers
24.
offense sets it back on the field.
So here comes
It's not the first
Pittsburgh.
time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st down, and DJ Anderson just runs right into a wall of Jet defenders. A loss of 4.
On schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now at 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Rodgers.
Rodgers goes to the left, and there is Fryermuth.
This one does not go far.
But only for a yard. And that's it for the 1st quarter,
Our score,
with the Jets
14-0.
leading it 14-0.
Coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
3rd and 13. Rodgers getting pressured, and he's sacked. Luke Robinson gets the sack that time, and it's 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So 4th down for Pittsburgh.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
And this one's sent away. And here comes Young Buck. And he'll bring this one up. And the Jets will take over.
That's set to go on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this This offense, wow, they have had zero issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
So the Jets set for their next possession. Already up 14-0. As here's Breece Hall. Picks up a gain of 2.
Defense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, punt. Blue 32. Set.
From the 43.
2nd and 8. A quick bullet throw to Young Buck for the first down, but a penalty marker down.
They're saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
And yep, it's against the Jets.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
So it pushes him back, so 2nd and 18.
Okay, ready?
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Back to throw now. Rolling
2nd and
left, finds
18.
some time.
And D Sharp with all the separation in front of him.
Down with enough to get
And he
back.
slides down at the 29.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 29.
Finding a ride is Hall.
Here's Breece Hall.
That initial tackle stops made.
No gain that time. 2nd and 10.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready?
This time it's a passing play.
D Sharp looking. And there's Willis. He's got a Jet touchdown.
The Jets take a 20-zip lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So the Jets extend their first half lead. As Nick Folk on for the extra point. And he nails it. And the Jets are now up 21-zip.
It's all lined
So
up.
Folk
Ready to send this one
will
flying.
kick it away.
He fields it
And
from
here
the
comes
edge.
Kent bringing it up.
Garbage team gets him down at the
So right about
26-yard
the
line.
26-yard line.
Offense getting set to go for
So
the Steelers.
Aaron Rodgers and company,
And it's not good, Brock,
they're
when
getting
you're
set to
discussing
go.
that Hunter, as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
So Aaron Rodgers and company ready to go for their next possession.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action.
Play action fake, and Rodgers is going to be sacked. Luke Robinson gets the sack that time, a loss of 6. And that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
The Steelers looking down a very long field. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try.
2nd and 16. Rodgers with pressure in his face, can't get rid of it. It's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative.
For
guy,
3rd
but
down.
6 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Rodgers.
Rodgers pressured again, and it's incomplete.
Leads to the incompletion, 4th
The
down.
Jet defense has brought so much pressure to Rodgers. They're not letting him get anything to go on that side of the ball.
You just trust the most.
And Young Buck is not going to return this one. And they're going to down it at the 20.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So the Jets, they're set for their next possession.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
1st down. Here's Hall.
He needed his 6 yards
And
to
he's
get
brought
this one.
down
2nd and
to the
4.
26 after a gain of 7.
Drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Play action fake, and that one is incomplete.
Middle of the field,
D Sharp tried to throw a bullet.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
D Sharp tried to throw a bullet right there, but instead it's 3rd down.
Dropping back to throw. He lost
D
it,
Sharp
take left.
lets it fly, and there's Garrett Wilson.
He's got
Garrett Wilson takes it to the end zone. It's a Jet touchdown.
touchdown, New York. The Jets are racing them to the halftime locker room. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
A receiver this skill, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
The Jets offense is going to be tough. They are going to be tough.
Full call now to try to
I'm not even going to lie. Just by seeing the way they've been playing, it's like they are going to be tough.
And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
The New York Jets team in as a unit, they're going to be tough. 28-0. A shutout right now against the Steelers. They're not even letting Aaron Rodgers do anything on offense.
Folk ready to send this one flying.
They're getting to him every time he's back to pass. It's like,
One's gonna bounce into the
man.
end zone and will end as a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're
So
trailing, but
Pittsburgh
there's
ready to
time
go
clock.
for their next
They need a
possession.
scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
319.
First down, Rodgers.
Rodgers throws quickly, and there's DJ Anderson. And Anderson breaks a tackle and is down at the 35.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from the 45.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers.
Rodgers hit as he throws downfield, and it's incomplete.
Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The second and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Rodgers to throw.
Rodgers, deep ball, Abdul-Jabbar, and it's incomplete.
Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, when things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They'll throw on third and long.
Rodgers letting it fly, and Abdul-Jabbar is there. The catch is made, and he is down at the 16. It is about time, but Aaron Rodgers, it looks like he's trying to get his team on the board before the half, at least a touchdown. But will they be able to get it, though? That's the question. Rodgers, nowhere to throw. He is sacked by Luke Robinson. So at 4 seconds, here comes the field goal unit.
This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
And Boswell nails this field goal, and that will cut the lead down to 25. It's the Jets 28 and the Steelers 3. This is a surprise.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter.
Here's Boswell to kick it away.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
And here comes Garrett Wilson, bringing it up. And he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes New York, ready to go.
Great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. New York to the line. First and 10.
Come on, set.
And they're going to start on the ground with Breece Hall. And look at Breece Hall breaking tackles. Breece Hall breaking away. Breece Hall down to the 2-yard line. The Jets putting the numbers together. They aren't playing around. They are putting so much pressure on Aaron Rodgers. This is crazy. And now D Sharp's gonna keep it, and he's in for a Jet touchdown. They're not playing.
My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. And the Jets' lead continues to increase. It's 35-3. The Jets literally came out that locker room smoking.
Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter.
Ooh boy, it is going to be a very long season for these Steelers, especially with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. And the fact that they had to face the Jets week 1,
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying.
the Jets are really making it really tough for Rodgers. I'm not even going to lie.
No return as this bounces into the end
They
zone.
are making
Ball's
it
coming out to
very
the 20.
tough.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass.
Rodgers throws, and that one is caught by Freiermuth, but where was that going to go? He gets hit and pushed him backwards,
They were concerned about losing
so he
yards,
lost
running
4.
on first down. It just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers.
Rodgers, and he got hit as he throws. It's incomplete. E.J. Russell doing it again.
Let's talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Rodgers throws quickly and open. It's Abdul-Jabbar, and he's down to the 34, and that will be a Steeler first.
They find a way to convert.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Rodgers to the left, and that one is dropped by DK Metcalf,
This defense,
and it's 2nd down.
they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again, it's Rodgers.
Rodgers throws quickly, and there's Abdul-Jabbar with a penalty marker down. It looks like this one's coming back, and it's against the Steelers.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
I mean, the Steelers are getting beat this badly. I mean, they just got to do anything they can to keep Rodgers protected because they are having a lot of trouble.
Again, Rodgers.
Rodgers, and again, can't get rid of the pass because it's too much pressure being thrown at him.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again, Rodgers.
Rodgers with pressure in his face, and it's picked off.
Interception. And the Jets are going to have it.
And the Jets are going to take over.
It's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the
This
series.
is
Not the way you needed to
crazy.
start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who
And D Sharp. Oh, he gets popped, but Breece Hall recovers the fumble and takes it to the end zone. What?
The Jets picked up the fumble and ran it home. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
What is going on at MetLife Stadium?
That was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going. and
So
taking it
D
in for
Sharp
6.
loses it, but Breece Hall had his back, and he takes it to the end zone. This is ridiculous.
You gotta play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Honestly, if you're Mike Tomlin, what do you do? Because this Jet offense just can't be stopped. They just can't be stopped. Extra point is good, and it is becoming a rout now. It is 42-3. This is the first time that we've seen a team put up 40-plus points in a game.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying.
So Folk takes this one away, and that will be a touchback as that goes to the end zone.
Touchback out to the 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
And now here's a run by Anderson. And he's going to break free for 12, I believe. And that will be a first down.
And he'll bring up a
And
Pittsburgh first down.
so they actually gave him 11.
That is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first down, Rodgers.
Play action fake.
He's going deep.
Rodgers looking deep. Abdul-Jabbar's there. He's got it.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock.
Nice throw by Aaron Rodgers, connecting with his top target.
Pick up on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Rodgers looking at, and Abdul-Jabbar's wide open. And he's out of bounds at the 3.
I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
This is actually kind of funny. The fact that the Jets, they've locked everybody else up except Abdul-Jabbar, and that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Working inside the red zone.
Rodgers, and he's gonna fire over the middle to DK Metcalf for the Steeler touchdown.
Steelers continuing to fight at least. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Chris Boswell for the point after.
So here's Boswell. Extra point coming up. And he nails it. But it is still a blowout lead for New York. It is 42-10. But I mean, at least Aaron Rodgers did find a way to get into the end zone. But this New York Jet team, my oh my, they are not playing around today. And this one's not going to be returned by Garrett Wilson. So this one will be a touchback.
Now here comes the New York offense. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40.
1st and 10 from the 20.
Hall
And here's Hall. Picks up 2 on that carry, 2nd and 8.
It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. D-Sharp feels the pressure, and it's incomplete.
It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Intended for Brees Hall, and it's 3rd and 8.
And that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long.
D-Sharp's going to throw it. Downfield, Young Buck joins the party. The catch is made.
This will reach the opposing 25.
Dog, it's like they can't be stopped.
One for him, Gronk. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
50. Ready.
First down. And Hall gets absolutely popped.
He will go down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
D-Sharp throws, and there's Willis. He catches it, and he's down to right about the 9.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Down. Set.
And D-Sharp's going to try to keep it, but the Steeler defense, they were ready for it.
It's easy for me to say
A loss of 6.
the confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, and here's Brees Hall on the screen pass, and he took a shot.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So 3rd and goal from the 6.
Set. Ready. 52.
And D-Sharp's going to keep it again, and he's going to be down at the 3.
They get 3 of the 6 they needed on the play. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 3. We've reached the end.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter, with the Jets up big, and it looks like they are most likely on their way to a win here in this one. Alright, 4th quarter is set to get started. It has been an absolute beatdown. I have never seen anything like this,
And they're really trying to pile
but
on here.
the
offense
Jets,
staying out there on
they
4th and
made
goal.
sure that it wasn't going to be easy. And D-Sharp's going to keep it on 4th and goal and take it for a Jet touchdown.
The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Folk on now to try the point after.
Here's Nick Folk. And the extra point is good as the route continues. here's Nick
He's all
Folk.
lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. As they
And
set
here's
the 6.
Kent bringing it up.
And in the end, he's
And
able to get
Kent
it to
is
what used to be
tackled
a
at the
touchback.
25.
Gets up to the 25-yard line.
So here's Aaron Rodgers,
Set to get back on the
ready to
field.
go again.
And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
First and 10 from the 25.
First and 10.
Play action fade, and Rodgers overthrew it.
It's incomplete.
Looking for DK Metcalf. Second
And
down.
it's going to be second down. Pressure comes.
Rodgers to the left. Here's Fryermuth.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of about maybe 6.
But if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
But now it's 3rd and 4.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short.
Rodgers throws quickly.
It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
I am trying to understand, how did DK Metcalf drop that pass with the separation that he had? Ooh boy, this is crazy. It's gonna be a long season for the Steelers. Very long. A very long season. And this one's not gonna be returned. They're gonna down it at the 8.
It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense.
This is gonna be a very long season for the Steelers.
3 straight drives, Brock. They're probably gonna want to keep that streak going. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 reps.
And here's Hall on 1st down. Gains only a yard.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
2nd and 9. Back to Hall. And he's going to be tackled. And now it's 3rd and 9.
React to the little video in the football dictionary. That's it.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Red, 38.
3rd and 9. And D Sharp is going to go down right at the 1. Khalil James gets the sack.
You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier.
And it's 4th down.
The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this.
And here's Abdul-Jabbar
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
as he takes this up to right about the 40.
Returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. One of the tight ends motioning left.
1st and 10 from the 40. They give to Anderson. That gets no gain. And I mean none.
I watched the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
Rodgers, nowhere to throw. He is sacked. My goodness.
Overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This has been
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
3rd and 18.
And that one's too far.
You have got to be kidding me. There is no reason why Aaron Rodgers is overthrowing his receivers. This is ridiculous. I don't know where the Steelers are going to go from here, but they have got to do better. Aaron Rodgers precisely. And this one's sent away.
Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards.
Oh, that might have just saved him right there.
Break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker.
A roughing the kicker penalty against the Jets.
No reason to hit the kicker there.
But man, this has been a crazy performance. Rodgers, deep ball, incomplete.
But they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. From the shotgun,
Rodgers, and he gets hit again as he throws. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Chased out to his right.
Rodgers, deep ball, and it's picked off. Andre Cisco with the pick.
Really on both sides of the ball. Now you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So D Sharp and company are going to take over, and an immediate deep ball. It's incomplete. Looking for TJ Bell. And it's 2nd down as we reach the 2-minute warning in a game that has basically been out of reach.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
They're going to pass it here. He's looking
D Sharp lets it fly, and it's batted down.
Knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on.
As a flag is thrown, as D Sharp tries to take off, a flag is thrown, and it's against the Jets.
Fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
Ready?
So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
3rd and 20. Deep ball. Young Buck. He's got it. I mean, you just can't say enough. This Jet offense is just too special. Just big time throw after big time throw. And look at the Jet sideline. They love it. The fans love it.
It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Here we go.
And now here's Hall, and he gets absolutely popped. A loss of 2.
I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Set, ready. Black 40. Ready.
2nd and 12, and another shot on Breece Hall. Man.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right.
E Sharp on the move, and how is he wide open? Garrett Wilson with the catch. 1st down, Jets to the 12.
Gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for
And the Jets.
throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
I don't even think they're gonna score anymore. That last throw right there just practically just ended the game. The Jets win it 49-10, spoiling the return to MetLife for Aaron Rodgers, not making it easy for him.
Long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side could snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. If you get that early win, it could get you playing at a mid-season level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
Listen, man, I'm just gonna say this from what I just seen in this game. Honestly, the Pittsburgh Steelers have got to do better. Like, offense-wise, they have got to do better. They really have to do better. I mean, understand this. This is one of the main reasons why I said they have to do better. Watch this. This was a 3rd and 18 on their drive. Aaron Rodgers has a man wide open, right? Tell me, why does this pass goes over the head of DeAnthony Abdul-Jabbar? What? Like, how do you expect him to catch this? Like, I don't understand. Aaron Rodgers literally threw a perfect bullet pass, but he decided to throw it over his head. Like, I didn't understand that. I did not understand what that was. Oh, and this one. This play right here, I will never, ever forget. This was a 3rd and 4 on the drive before that. Watch Aaron Rodgers. He's going to look for DK Metcalf, right? I mean, before he even throws it, look at the separation DK Metcalf has. Once Rodgers throws this ball, and DK Metcalf, look, it just bounced right off his forearm. And I'm sitting here like, are you serious? How do you not catch this? Like, this just doesn't make any sense. The pass is thrown perfectly, and you drop this wide open pass. You have the 1st down. Oh my goodness! It was just a crazy performance. The Jets just They were just going crazy. They were just going crazy. I mean, and check this play out. This was from D Sharp. Remember how I said earlier, don't sleep on that man's wheels. He went all the way from the 35-yard line, took off running, avoided TJ Watt, and just took it to the end zone. That's how the scoring got kicked off. Now the play before that, when D Sharp threw it to Willis, this could have been a touchdown throw. But as you see right there, Willis's right toe was on the white line when he caught the football. So I could definitely understand why they took that off the board. But D Sharp, as you saw 2 plays after that, he decided why not run the ball in for 6 points. And he did just that. But
on your team earn some quickly upgrade your team at the end of each.
This New York Jets team, they are something special. Honestly, that I can't even prospect how shocked I am about how the Jets really just went out there and just completely destroyed Pittsburgh. Like, the moment they took the lead, they never looked back. They made it very tough for Aaron Rodgers. He couldn't even get none of his throws. He couldn't even get rid of because he kept getting hit so many times as he was trying to throw the ball. Now the running game, that couldn't get anything either. DJ Anderson only finished with 8 yards in his Steeler debut. That Jet defense was just something else. I have never, ever seen anything like that before. But with the Jets having all these weapons out there, they're gonna be tough to watch. So if you're the Dolphins, if you're the Patriots, and if you're the Bills, look out, because the Jets are coming. Like, they are literally coming. After the very first game of the season, you could just see the Jets, they are coming. If you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new for more Madden action as we continue in the next contest. We're gonna be up in Foxborough. Ryan Fields and company start the regular season at home, taking on Jalen Glass and the Las Vegas Raiders. The NFL debut for Patriots running back Deshaun Johnson